Hello students, my name is Vishal Maru and I am an engineering graduate. I am teaching mathematics from last 10 years and today I will teach all of you complex number. Complex number is the topic of 11th class as well as it is asked in IIT JEE also. So we will start from complex number. First of all we will discuss what is the definition of a complex number. What is the definition? Before discussing about the definition of the complex number, I will take an example. I will take a quadratic equation x square plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay. Then I have to find its roots. I have to calculate its roots. What are the roots of this quadratic equation? To find roots, we have a formula called minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Comparing this equation by general quadratic equation ax square plus bx is equal to c, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 2. So applying this formula and I will find roots of this equation. So x1 and x2 are two roots, then that will be minus 2 plus minus under root b square, that is 4 minus 4a and c. 4a, a is what? 1 and c is 2 upon 2a. So simplifying this, I will get 4 minus 8 minus 4 upon 2. Then I have got a minus sign inside the root. So how do I solve it? I will make it minus 2 plus minus root 4 and root minus 1, root 4 and root minus 1 upon 2. Okay. Now what I will do? I will simplify this also. So I will get minus 2 plus minus 2 root of minus 1 upon 2. Dividing by 2 I get minus 1 plus minus root minus 1. So I get a root minus 1 quantity. It is an imaginary quantity. I represented it, or we can say that in complex number we represented iota as a root minus 1. So when we replace root minus 1 by iota, I get roots as minus 1 plus minus iota. Minus 1 plus minus iota. So from this what I find, the roots are of the form of a plus iota b. A plus iota b. So roots are in the form of a plus iota b. All such roots which are in form of a plus iota b are called complex number and represented by capital Z. So the definition of a complex number is all the numbers which are represented as in form of a plus iota b called complex number. So basic definition of a complex number is that if we represented any number in form of a plus iota b, then it is called a complex number and represented by capital Z. Okay students, so copied it and then we will start again. Okay students, so I have told you any number represented in form of a plus iota b, or we can say generalize कर देते हैं हम इसको. So in generalized form, what I say, a number which is represented in form of x plus iota y is called a complex number. Here the number which is not multiplied by iota is called real part. So here real part of z is x and imaginary part of z is y. For example, if I have z is equal to 3 plus 2 iota, then real part of z will be 3 and imaginary part of z will be what? 2. Okay, so it is the representation of a complex number in the form of Cartesian form. Okay, now we will discuss about point form. So we can define a complex number, or we can represent a complex number in 2D as a point. For example, if I have z is equal to x plus iota of y, then it can be treated as a point x comma y. XY axis, it is called complex plane. complex plane. In complex plane, x-axis treated as real axis, and y-axis treated as imaginary axis. Okay. So if I have to define a point in complex plane, so how I will define real part is x, and imaginary part is y. So point will be x comma y. So distance of this point from the origin, this is the origin, will be what? Root of x square plus y square. And this OP, then this OP is equal to root of x square plus y square is called its modulus. Its modulus. That is modulus of a complex number z is given by root of x square plus y square. X square plus y square. So mod of any complex number is given as root of x square plus y square. So we can say that mod of z is equal to root of real part of z square plus imaginary part of z square. And one more definition we can define as a complex number mod. What is the mod of z? Mod of z is distance of point z from origin. So modulus क्या है? Modulus is the distance of a point z from the origin. Okay. So if I define mod of z minus z1, so what it will be? It will be distance of z from z1. If I define mod z1 minus z2, it is given distance between, two points z1 and z2. Okay students, so copy it, then we will discuss more properties and more function of complex number.